Hi, welcome to Breakthroughs Before Breakfast. My name's Clinton Swaine. I'm the owner and lead trainer of Frontier Trainings. And right now I'm at a course called Living Visionary Leadership. And here, what we do is we help people grow their business by applying all these incredible, powerful leadership distinctions. So one of the distinctions I want to cover in this episode, which matches up with the previous one. So if you haven't seen the previous one, make sure you watch that, is about use sticks sparingly. If you want to find out why it's called Breakthroughs Before Breakfast, you can go back to episode 1 where I cover it in detail and you can find out more about why it's called this name. But this morning's distinction that I want to cover is this idea of use sticks sparingly. With the idea of motivational techniques, you have the idea of a donkey. And at the front, you have like a stick going out or a pole going out with a carrot dangling off the front and a stick behind. So it's either chasing the carrot and you're hitting it with the stick. That's what's been discussed for years as known as the carrot and stick approach. So in the previous one, we talked about using carrots wisely. But this one is about using sticks sparingly. We need to be careful we don't get in a habit of wanting to be punitive and punishing our employees, members in our organization, because before long we create a real fear-based, demotivated team. The best story around this was when Thomas Watson Jr. was running IBM. He inherited the business from his father. And they had a lot of rigor, and everyone had to wear certain suits and behave a certain way, and you had the whole IBM blue suit mindset. They were building a whole lot of things at that time. They were revolutionizing the company to move to miniaturization, to move to using transistors. And in that journey of IBM, there were some big decisions being made. Big decisions. One person was responsible for one area of the company. And he made some decisions that, let's say, were suboptimal. He lost 10 million. 10 million in the 1960s. That's a lot. He came in to Thomas Watson Jr.'s office, sat down. Thomas Watson just starts talking and talking, painting the vision of where it's going, talking about the expansion. Finally, the person couldn't hold it any longer. Excuse me, Mr. Watson. Aren't I here to be fired? So Thomas Watson looked at him and said, Fire you? I just invested $10 million in your education, young man. Your job is to go out there and earn that money back, plus a lot more for the company. You see, that is an enlightened approach. For Thomas Watson Jr. to say that, there was no point in punishing the person. The money had already been lost. Firing him would probably make no difference to helping IBM, but to turn that tool into a lesson for that person to go out and result, that person will be incredibly motivated to go and get great results for IBM. He's had his skin saved, new opportunity, go out there and make it happen. The Roman army used to use sticks with their army. Sticks as in punishment tools. See, the Roman army was at the time, the legions were the most powerful units in the world. They were fast, they were agile, they were adaptable, they moved in small groups. But woe to be if a legion ever showed cowardice in battle. See, you go into battle and you could lose, but you were never to be cowardly. So what was the punishment for a cowardly army? We know the word now as decimate. What does decimate mean? What they would do is they'd go along the rank of the soldiers, and every 10th soldier, they'd strike them down and kill them. Next 10th soldier, boom, boom, and they would kill each 10th soldier in the legion. That was the punishment. Random. If you were the 10th, you died. If you were the 9th, you lived. But that level of brutal decimation of the troops made sure that no group was ever going to be cowardly again. The fear of randomly being killed because of lack of cowardice, lack of courage, meant that stick was a very powerful stick, but it was used sparingly. Could you imagine being in the Roman army, going out there with your shield, your sword, going out there, and every time you had lost a battle, instantly 1 in 10 of you were killed. One, you lost the battle. You're going to have a lot of spare troops. Number two, the motivation would plummet because everyone out there would be more scared about dying than would about fighting for your cause. Use sticks sparingly. Use them cautiously. This is not about a case of don't use punishment. There are times when punishment may be critical to make sure your organization is going in the right way. But use it sparingly. Find other ways to end up remotivating people like Thomas Watson Jr. Use it as a threat versus threaten using sticks, but use sticks sparingly. What could you do to reduce levels of punishment? What could you do to put plans in place that can threaten, that people are clear they don't want to do that, or these are the consequences? What 5 things could you do to put together a reward incentive program as well as a consequence program that things don't get met, that certain targets don't get met, certain rewards don't get given out? It's not a fun topic to talk about, but sometimes we need both, like the donkey with the carrot and the stick. And if we only offer carrots, sometimes that's not enough. Sometimes we need to use the stick. So if you want to find out more about these amazing distinctions in living visionary leadership, you can go to the website frontiertrainings.com. That's frontiertrainings.com. If you'd like to receive 3 days of life-transforming, powerful business-enhancing and personal development course, go and visit go-to-ptw.com. Stands for play to win. Go to ptw.com. On there you'll find this amazing details about this course. Come along and join us. Bring family, friends, colleagues. You can go on there for minimal cost and get amazing, amazing results. So thank you for being on the episode of Breakthroughs Before Breakfast. My name is Clinton Swaine. I'll see you on the next episode.